কানাডাৰ টৰন্টো চহৰত ভূপেন দাৰ কনচাৰ্ট। টৰন্টোৰ এটা ঐতিহ্যপূৰ্ণ কনচাৰ্ট হলত আমি ভূপেন দাৰ জন্ম শতবাৰ্ষিকী পালন কৰিলোঁ ছেপ্টেম্বৰৰ 6 তাৰিখে।
I am Bhupen HAZARIKA, son of this soil. Born in Assam, I write, compose and sing my own creative songs. My music has been endorsed with a unique new gharana called Bhupendra Sangeet. I am also an interpreter, an illustrator of folk music from all over the world.
যার শ্রোতা তোমাক নমস্কার ভিতর হবার তুমি এত প্রধান অলঙ্কার।
কহয় মাধৱ Thank you everyone for being here. Hope you're all doing well, although I can't see you.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us here today for a special centenary tribute to Khudha Kantha, Bharat Ratna, late Dr. Bhupen Hazarika. It was an amazing rendition of a song that came straight from the archives, a song 600 years old that Bhupenda used to sing. My name is Palash Thakur, and I have the distinct honor of being your MC and host for tonight, an evening that is dedicated to celebrating the life, legacy, and music of the legendary bard of Brahmaputra. Tonight, we gather not only to enjoy a soul-stirring lineup of performances, but also to pay tribute to a larger-than-life figure, a maestro, a cultural icon whose music transcended borders and generation, and whose voice still continues to inspire millions. It is my pleasure to introduce the visionary architect and curator of tonight's tribute, MITA Baruah. Her inspiration is none other than Dr. Bhupen Hazarika, our Bhupenda, and tonight's show is her utmost tribute to him. And believe me, I have seen it for the past few days, past few weeks, past few months. She has put her heart and soul to planning and organizing this event. MITA is wearing an Assamese silk woven at Parijat Academy, a school that offers free education to underprivileged children in Assam. I must also mention that all the ticket proceeds from tonight will go on to support Parijat Academy. Can I ask Dipanka Sharma to please come over?
Welcome, everyone. I have a very pleasant surprise. This was not part of what I was going to do, but it's a very pleasant surprise. Ruma Baruah from Michigan brought us this precious artifact, this memento from Dr. Bhupen HAZARIKA. It is his cap. Bhupen HAZARIKA fans will know that he always wore his Nepali cap, the cap from Nepal he would always wear. And here it is. Thank you, Ruma Baruah. This is so precious. We are gathered here with a very simple mission to celebrate Bhupenda's life and music, but also with a larger vision to inspire our younger generations to carry forward the legacy of Bhupenda. He elevated the term world music from a convenient classification to a philosophy. And we'll keep touching on that later, the world music part. He was a combination of scholar, educator, journalist, social reformer, poet, lyricist, composer, singer, filmmaker, music director, and eventually philosopher and thinker. He was far more than some of all these parts. The year is now 2011. Here's a question for you. Does life define a person or death? It's life, of course, but there are exceptions. Death can sometimes seem larger than life itself. Bhupenda's death shook the nation. An estimated 600,000 people physically turned up to pay their last respects. The streets of Guwahati were choked with an endless stream of people for 2 days and 2 nights. The funeral had to be postponed by a day or two. And 30 million people watched the funeral on TV. Pictures speak louder than words. That's a picture of the streets of Guwahati, choked with hundreds of thousands of people. He had the very rare distinction of receiving all 4 of India's highest civilian awards, including the highest, Bharat Ratna. Only 3 others have this distinction of receiving all 4 of India's highest awards: Satyajit Ray, Bhimsen Joshi, and Bismillah Khan. So many awards, notably the Dada Saheb Phalke Award for Lifetime Achievement in Cinema, the Sangeet Natak Academy Fellowship for Lifetime Achievement in the Performing Arts, the Assam Ratna, more than 200 national and international awards all over the world in international music festivals, film festivals, so many awards. But now in September 2025, it's time to begin his centenary celebrations. Tonight, we are not showcasing his films, not showcasing his poetry. Let us talk about his music. Bhupenda's songs would fill an encyclopedia. He was prolific, more than 1,000 songs. His work can be and has been classified into chapters and subchapters. As, for example, a chapter on love songs can be further subdivided into sublime love, physical love, interracial love, a single mother's love, class differences. With your support, we hope someday to start a Bhupen HAZARIKA Chair for Musical Studies here in Canada. It's a dream. Who knows? And finally, Bhupenda the poet is inseparable from Bhupenda the songwriter. This is really important. The parallels with Bob Dylan are very clear to my mind. The Nobel Committee's recognition of Dylan's lyrics as poetry fits Bhupenda like a glove. Like Dylan, Bhupenda also had the ability to reconcile impossibly complex subjects and distill it into a song that we could all understand. Bhupenda's work predated Dylan's by a couple of decades. Another legend that reminds me of Bhupenda, including his voice, is Leonard Cohen. As I said, there's so much more to the term world music. He had a song for every season, every emotion, every situation, from light-hearted to deeply philosophical. It will take all night to present an example of each kind. MITA has curated a selection, taking into account the musical intent and the craft of songwriting. As MITA takes you on a journey through his music, please remember, we are only scratching the surface. It will be impossible to include all your favorites. Our apologies in advance. Thank you.
Thank you, Dipankar. The world-renowned artist M.F. Hussain once said, "I cannot create music with my brush, but Bhupen Hazarika can paint with his music." And tonight, we offer you a glimpse of that magic.
পশ্চিমরে পড়া বঙ্গরে পড়া